अब और लंच के बीच में 2 रैफल्स और होने बाकी है. हाँ, बहुत सारा हमने प्रोग्राम बना के रखा है. So please be seated. It's now time to do our next raffle, which is raffle number 2. And to do that, I'm going to call upon Mehul Desai as well as Gurujit from Canon. This is the second raffle, and after the second raffle, we're going to have a panel discussion, which is with Sunanda Jayasilan and 3 panelists who have come from various parts of the country. So if people can please settle down, and if you've got any raffle tickets to give, please give them to me right now. This is the time to do our second raffle of the day. So can I please have Mehul Desai and Gurujit on stage to do the second raffle of the day.
Great show, yeah.
Thank you.
मस्त फिल्म चल रहा है.
So please settle down, let's lock the raffle box and let's get on with our second raffle of the day. इसकी चाबी किधर है? चाबी किधर है? Okay, so this is the second raffle of the day, and I believe it's a Bose Revolve speaker, and I have lost the raffle box keys. So if someone has the keys to the raffle box, please give them to me. Do we have an extra set of keys? Yes, we have a key. Mera hi hai? Okay, so this is the last set of keys. If I lose them, then no more raffles. Okay, let's do it, please. Let's do the second raffle. Let's lock the box. No more raffles. Right, Gurujit and Mehul, please on stage. After this, we have a lovely panel discussion, जिसका नाम है Good to Great. And उसके बाद हम लंच करेंगे, but लंच के पहले एक और रैफल करेंगे. अब वो जो रैफल है, उसके अंदर आपको एक सवाल का आंसर देना है, उत्तर देना है. आप कितनी दूर से आए हैं, हम आपको ये क्वेश्चन पूछने वाले हैं. How far have you come from? And the person who's come the furthest is going to get a very special Canon digital printer. So this is a huge gift we are going to give out. Canon is giving this gift out to the person who's come the furthest. That doesn't mean Andheri Kurla Road, because I know it takes 8 hours to come from there. When you say I've come 3 days, 4 days, you have to prove it with a ticket or something. So aap wo jo hai, Finland, he was born in Finland, that doesn't count. आप प्रिंट समिट के लिए कितने दूर से आइए, प्लीज प्रूव करिए और प्राइज ले जाइए. 5 मिनट में वो होने वाला है. बट बिफोर दैट, लेट मी आस्क गुरजीत टू प्लीज पिक आउट द नेक्स्ट रैफल. अब हम बंद कर देंगे. नो मोर रैफल्स इन द बॉक्स प्लीज. रैफल का कुछ म्यूजिक लगा दीजिए. ठीक है, दैट्स द एंड. नाउ लेट्स रोल द बॉक्स. All right, let's roll the box. Mehul, please roll the box. No more, please, no more. People who are outside the auditorium will not get the prize if their name is called out. We'll be quick to remove the next name. Chaliye, let's roll the box. The second raffle of the day by Gurujit and Mehul. Let's roll the box. And the winner is Aspi Forbes. Yes, he's there in the audience. A big round of applause for Aspi Forbes. The second raffle of the day goes to Aspi Forbes from Jack Printers. And Jack Printers is also the recipient of several awards. Aage aa jaiye, please. So big congratulations to Aspi and Jack Printers for winning the second raffle of the day. Big round of applause, please. Lovely. Now, every year the BMPA hosts, along with the MMS, a cricket tournament called the PPL, and the winner of that PPL is going to be announced right now. The win तो हो गया है, but cup अभी मिलने वाला है. तो उनको cup देने के लिए मैं नितिन भाई को बुलाऊंगा. Please come on stage. And to also collect the cup is the green team, the winner of this year's PPL. The green team, I believe, is... who's the winner of the green team? Tushar Dote is the captain of the green team, and Mr. Murthy from Toyo. It's a Toyo Cup, so please come on stage, Mr. Murthy. And can we have the cup and the shield, please? Can the green team please join him on stage? And can we please have the green team on stage, please? The man of the match, I believe. Okay, the cup, please. Mr. Murthy from Toyo, जिन्होंने स्पॉन्सर किया है ये. शील्ड भी ले आ जाइए. And a big round of applause to the green team. Thank you, green team. Thank you, Mr. Murthy from Toyo, and thank you, Nitin Bhai, who's the president. It's now time to do our next raffle, which is the one which is the furthest away. So please keep the proof ready. And before we break for lunch, we're going to have a panel discussion, jiska naam hai Good to Great. Thank you, gentlemen. So now I'll call Mehul and Gurujit back on stage, and we're going to hear from them. Our next presenter was Puneet, but unfortunately he's not well, so he couldn't make it. So we have a customer of Canon, that's Mehul, who's going to tell us a little bit about his story, and Gurujit is going to tell us a little bit about the new launch that Canon is doing. And immediately after that, we're going to have the raffle, and after that, the Good to Great panel discussion. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Like Fahim announced, we had Puneet, who was supposed to speak on value proposition. Unfortunately, last night Puneet took ill, and he's not in a position to be here. And all of a sudden, Fahim has thrown it upon me and Gurujit to try and salvage the situation. So we will do our best to give you some information which helps you with your business. As a customer of multiple companies and multiple equipment manufacturers, I have dealt with companies right from Heidelberg, Xerox, Canon, Ricoh, Kodak, every kind of company that I have bought equipment from. Every time when I go to buy an equipment, what I look at is the suitability of that equipment for the purpose for which I am buying. And the second thing that we look at is the pricing. One very important thing that we miss out in all of this is to check on the ethics of the organization. We've just heard Sister Shivani talk about ethics of the organization. Now, this is something which doesn't come up when business is doing well, when everything is smooth, when you are able to meet your commitments to your equipment manufacturers, etc. You tend to be in a position where you believe that you have a happy relationship. It's only when you encounter a problem, it's only when you encounter a setback in your business, is when you realize what kind of a company or what kind of a vendor you are dealing with. And my experiences in the last 4 years have taught me that along with the features of the machine, the price of the machine, the service levels of the machine manufacturer, what will equally play an important role is what does that organization believe is their ethics. The ethic is that, is the customer important? Is a good customer who is there with you and who has been there with you for a long time, is that customer going through a difficult period? Are you going to support that customer? Or are you going to just have a business equation with them? This is something which I would implore all of you to focus on when you are buying your equipment, because this is what will come in handy, God forbid, if you are going to go through a difficult time. Canon has been one such supplier. My organization has been going through a very difficult phase. We are standing, we are surviving because of companies like Canon who believe in the ethics that customer is more important than the transaction that is taking place with the customer. And that is why it is my pride and my privilege to have the Assistant Director of Marketing, Mr. Gurujit, to present to you the latest offering from Canon. I hand over to Mr. Gurujit. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mehul sir. It was really nice to hear about Canon from the user of our equipment. You see, as Mr. Mehul rightly mentioned, in business for us, ethics and policies and philosophies of the organization is more important than a transaction. Transaction, we have been hearing since morning, Mr. Inder mentioned about it, Sister Shivani mentioned about it. It's not about just one particular transaction. She gave a beautiful example of that fruit seller. That day, he lost 200 rupees, but he won the trust forever from that customer. That is the philosophy that we follow at Canon very strongly, and we are really proud of that philosophy. Coming to the main point why I am here, we have been participating in the exhibitions. You might have seen Canon stall. We have a wide range of product segments across the various segments that we have it, right starting from small 24-inch inkjet plotter going up to 60-inkjet plotter for an architect, for photo segment, for a jobber community, to a digital cut sheet equipment, which is commonly used by copy shops. Many of you might be using for various reasons, for your commercial jobs, for proofing purposes and all that. Even we have a very high-end roll-to-fed, roll-to-roll transactional equipments, which is primarily used for your bill printing, like your mobile bill printing, bank statements, insurance printings, and all that stuff. So we have plethora of equipment which is available with us that we propose and we sell to the market, to the community like you people. But today I'm just going to briefly talk about one thing which is talk of the town and which is the future that we see is the inkjet. Inkjet laser has been there. It has been there for more than a decade now. It is getting more matured. More of the features are getting added into the digital equipment, cut sheet equipments, like the enhancement of the stability of the color, enhancement of the paper acceptability, GSMs and all that stuff. But yes, the real revolution, the transformation which is happening in the technology is inkjet. Inkjet, by far, is a beautiful technology, no doubt about it. It has been there for donkey years. But what is changing now with inkjet is that its relationship with the paper. Inkjet always used to give a beautiful quality when you are using an inkjet treated media or an inkjet coated media, or even if you are using an uncoated stock. Inkjet was always there, and it used to give you a beautiful result. That's not a problem. But when inkjet comes with the normal offset coated stock, be it an art paper or a matte coated paper, it always had a problem. It never used to gel well. There were some issues, some or the other issues. But now, over a period of time, this inkjet is evolving like anything. Now the inkjet in the last 4 or 5 years has seen a major transformation as far as the compatibility of the inks with the offset coated stocks also. Which used to be a dream of around 3-4 years back, is a reality today. Today, cut sheet has gone to, earlier it was only into the roll format, now it has gone to a cut sheet also. We have a couple of B2 equipments available in the market today. Even we are also coming up with the B2 size equipments. But I'm really proud to say that we are the first one in worldwide to come up with a B3 size inkjet equipment which can actually handle all the uncoated as well as the offset coated stock. We are here. Our booth is there outside. People are here. We will be very happy to talk to you and explain further the technology that we are using behind it. But you may ask a question here, if B2 is there, why you guys are the only one who are coming with the B3 format? That's a question might be coming to your mind. The reason we are coming to the B3 format is, what is the size of that digital cut sheet equipment that you are normally using today? 13 by 19, 14 by 1420 kind of thing? We call it a B3. So we see a huge market which is already there, which is already into the laser toner technology. Now it has to be taken to a different level. How we can enhance it further, how we can leverage this inkjet into a market which is already there, which is already created with a digital cut sheet laser technology. How to take it further? That's a point which makes us decide that yes, B3 is the way forward, and it's not only this technology. Since the digital cut sheet is in the B3 format, we need a inkjet in the B3 format, but also after printing, the sheet has to be finished. It has to be converted into a product. Most of the equipment, finishing equipment that we have available in the market today, normally used with the digital, are defined or designed as per the 13 by 19 size or 14 by 20 size. So it is more relevant and important that if we are changing the print side of it, it has to correlate with your finishing equipment so that your investment remains constant on the finishing side of it. It should not have a drastic shift when it comes to the print. If you are changing the print, your finishing equipment investment should not go for a toss. That is very important and relevant, and that's why we decided to come with the B3 format inkjet printing solution. The name is VarioPrint i300. It's a 300 ppm machine. It can print on the, as I mentioned, offset coated stock, uncoated stock, and beyond that, we can discuss more about it. We are here whole day. Please free to come and talk to us. We'll be very happy to share as much knowledge as we can on this particular subject. Thank you so much. It's really a privilege to be here and meeting all of you. Thank you so much.
A big round of applause for Gurujit. Thank you, Gurujit. And I'd request Mehul to please come up on stage and give Gurujit a memento. And thank Canon for being a part of PS. This is their 4th year that they have partnered with PS, and that's a great commitment from their side. So ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Canon and Gurujit. Thank you very much.